In a quiet village at the edge of a vast, mysterious forest, there lived a little girl named Aria. She was known for her fearless spirit and her love of adventure. While the other children stayed close to the village, Aria would wander deep into the forest, where she talked to the birds, listened to the rustling of the leaves, and often found hidden paths no one else could. One evening, as the sun set behind the trees, a terrible howl echoed from the forest, chilling everyone in the village. The villagers gathered in fear, whispering about an ancient creature said to live deep within the woods, a great wolf with eyes that burned like fire. It was said that whenever the wolf howled, something terrible was about to happen. The village elder, a wise woman named May, stepped forward, her face pale. "The wolf is coming," she said. "We must stay inside and wait for the storm to pass." But Aria stepped up, her voice strong. "I'm not afraid. I'll go into the forest and see what the wolf wants. Maybe it's not as bad as we think." The villagers gasped. "You can't go, Aria. It's too dangerous." But Aria was determined. She grabbed a small lantern, kissed her mother goodbye, and set off toward the forest. The trees whispered in the wind as she walked deeper into the woods, the path growing darker with each step. As she neared the heart of the forest, she saw the wolf, larger than any creature she had ever seen, its fur dark as night, and its eyes glowing like fire. The wolf let out a deep, mournful howl, shaking the ground beneath her feet. Aria stood tall and spoke gently. "Why are you here, mighty wolf? What is it you seek?" The wolf's voice rumbled, filled with sadness. "I am cursed," it said. "I was once a guardian of the forest, but a dark spell has turned me into this beast. Now I bring fear instead of protection." Aria's heart ached for the wolf. "You don't have to be this way," she said softly. "I believe you can be free." The wolf lowered its head, its fiery eyes filled with pain. "I am too powerful. There is no way to break the curse." But Aria didn't back down. "I know the forest. I know its magic. Let me help you." With those words, Aria stepped forward, holding her lantern high. She began to speak the words of an old spell she had learned from the forest's creatures. The wind swirled around her, and the trees seemed to bend closer, listening. Slowly, the wolf's fierce eyes began to soften, its massive body shrinking, and the darkness that had consumed it lifted. In place of the giant wolf stood a man, tall, with kind eyes and a peaceful smile. "You have freed me," the man said, kneeling before Aria. "I was the guardian of these woods, and now, thanks to your courage, I am free of the curse." Aria smiled, relieved. "The forest needs its guardian. You should return." With a grateful nod, the man promised to protect the land once more. Aria returned to the village, where the people were amazed to see her come back, the great wolf-turned man following behind her. They cheered her bravery, but Aria simply smiled and said, "I didn't do it alone. The forest helped me." From that day on, Aria was known as the girl who faced the wildest of fears and showed the villagers that kindness and courage could break even the darkest of curses.